All right, welcome back. This is part two of my involvement in the 84 Olympics. I left you where we were sitting inside a dam complex. Okay, so we're sitting in there. Okay, we're locked in for the night. Well, we were for 6 hours. Our shift is 6 at night till 6 in the morning. So we split it. We do the first 6, you flip a coin, and the worst shift is midnight to 6. Oh, I mean, again, telling one of the other stories, you might as well just get a paint can and throw a bunch of paint and stare at it because there's nothing to do. Luckily, there was a road that went out from the back of this complex. It was a big complex down by the front gate. To explain, if you hadn't seen the first part, they thought they were going to blow up the pumps and flood Westwood Village. So they had huge pumpers in front with an administrative building, and then you drive around the back, and then there's the reservoir up there. You know, I mean, it's huge. But they had a road, which was nice, that went around to the side, went all the way up, all the way like 2 or 3 miles to the back of the reservoir. And then it came all the way around back to the front. So obviously it's for maintenance and, you know, the people that work there during the day to check on the water and whatnot. So thank goodness for that. So we get locked in, and we, you know, eating our little, you know, 29-cent box lunch, and then they left the key open for the bathroom, the people that run the thing, excuse me, because they had bathrooms in there. And so we had bathroom access and a phone in there in case we needed. I don't know, you know. I think if there was terrorists and they really wanted to do this, they're going to come with heavy weapons and just 2 of us with, you know. 38 revolvers, we can slow them down and maybe put out a help call. That's about it, and they're going to blow us away. But that's the way it is. Anyway. So we get in the car and we drive all the way around, look at the scenery, and of course, they have a big reservoir up here. And you're driving around, and there's a perimeter fence. We check the fence with our spotlights, and of course, beyond the fence are these homes that look like mansions. Well, they were mansions. I mean, just 2 or 3 stories, big backyards. I've seen some that had. We're looking at some of these, you know, at 2 in the morning. We're just kind of flashing light real quick. We don't want to wake anybody up. And you see the beautiful, huge yards with the big patio, and you see pillars. And then second story, big patio. The first story has a big barbecue. Second story has a big barbecue. First story has a fireplace. Second story has a fireplace. You know, like, wow, you know, when you have a second story fireplace and barbecue, you know, pretty nice. Anyway, so that just, you know, so we're doing that. Okay. Not very exciting. And then finally midnight goes around, and here comes the next crew. And they're really happy about doing the midnight to 6. And this is the stuff that nobody ever sees. We did this for the whole time we were there. You know, different units did it. I only did, thank God I only had one night because they rotated it all because it's too boring, man. You know, and it's dark, so you really can't take out a book and read because part of you being there, we used to back our car into the building so it wouldn't be seen. Part of your being there is surprise. You want to be there so if anybody does come through the gate and try to cut the locks and try to come in, you're going to surprise them. You know, and so you can't, and you don't want to have lights on in the car reading a book while they can see you in there. You can't see them. Well, that's ridiculous too. They shoot you. You know, so trying to come up with basically stay in the dark. Well, you know, sitting in the dark in the car, you know, your eyes are glassing over. You know, after a while you're sitting there and all of a sudden you see, you know, elephants running by. You're hallucinating because your eyes are, you know. So anyway, but that was that was very exciting. We manned the gate and the reservoir. Oh, one also side note. On that gate, they have commanders and deputy chiefs want to see if we're on alert. So like 2 in the morning, one time they tried to go over here this one gate, and it was a big, huge metal one. They kept it like this much open, and one officer would just sit there on a stool. Well, they thought they tried to sneak in, and they're walking in front of the gate, and somebody says, somebody's in the front gate. So somebody runs up, and this guy's standing there, and we all had shotguns. We're doing the security. this deputy chief with his driver, they come around the corner, and up comes a shotgun. Identify yourself! Ah! That was funny. I didn't do that. I heard it from one of my partners. He goes, those guys' eyes at nighttime you can see is this big. I'm so-and-so, don't shoot. I said, all right, let me come forward, let me see what you look like. And now they got another officer with a flashlight. Okay, that's so-and-so. Okay, so come on. And they're going, whoa. He said when they walk by, he goes, good job of security. And they're sitting there shaking. Yes, you look down a barrel of a double-aught buck shotgun, and you got some guy there challenging you. You don't know where that finger is. You know, it's supposed to be on the side, but it could be edging in. You don't know, man. All this terrorist talk. So that was pretty funny. That would happen a couple of nights, which is pretty good. They're checking on us, and we're checking on them. So they gave a commendation to our lieutenant, saying that the security was right on the money. Well, he probably had to write something. Maybe he couldn't write it. He was too scared. Maybe he typed that. Who knows? But that was funny. So this is a very mundane thing we did, but you need to know what some of the things that go on behind your back, behind the scenes, and happening all over. You know, so multiply this by probably 100 different sites to handle the Olympics, and of course the manpower and the money. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.